Robin.
You're listening to Opie Anthony. On the virus. Sirius XM.
Hey, guys.
Hey! What
I had to come over, man.
It's Joe Piscopo.
I had to come in, man. Coming
What's
over.
up, brother?
How are you, man?
How you doing, man?
Nice to see you.
What's going on?
You look good, man. How are you, man?
How are you?
Good. I want to come over. We have an olive branch. We bought some swag.
Whoa, what did you bring?
Who's this guy?
Al Gattulo, sports guy, my news guy.
Oh, beautiful.
Al Gattulo?
All right.
Hello.
Grab a mic. If you're here, you might as well jump on mic.
So, going right in here?
Cool.
That's good.
So you really, we're not competition, Joe. What's wrong with you?
You know
For anyone.
No, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys are the best. So they go, I'm not allowed to, like, do it. We're not allowed to do it.
Was that real?
Yeah, look, an umbrella. Look, this is all you could offer. It's only...
Give it to your daddy. You take it to the seat.
Look at this. You guys... I couldn't even get a car over here. This is how hot I am over there at the radio station. We got in a cab.
Right.
We got in the cab and rolled on over here quickly as we can. But I wanted to come and say, hi, I heard you guys talking about it. Great. I love radio. Jim, you know, I'm a radio geek like forever.
We've been doing radio, me and you, forever there, Joe.
I know, man, but you know, this is
long
like...
time. But now you're doing your own show for the first...
Yeah,
I don't think you ever did your own show.
No, and it's like conservative, it's like talk kind of stuff, so it's not like I got to watch it. It's kind of like a very... I can't do what you guys do here.
Yeah, you got to kind of pull the rein back.
So I come here, and I offer an olive branch of swag from our little Salem media group.
Someone called me out on talking about you, and then I changed my tune. My only thing is that you keep getting women pregnant. He gets women pregnant.
How many kids do you have?
How many do you want, honey? I mean, honestly, it's
None.
really... No, I'm only kidding.
Was the last one officially yours?
Yeah,
Because you were on the fence about that one.
Remember that story?
Okay.
I went in, and and
so that was yours, too?
Yeah, that was yours. And so
Tell her the ages of your kids.
Take a shot. Take a shot, and I probably have one at that age. Go ahead. This is the game show.
29.
29. Well, a little older than that. But yeah, Joey's about to 30. Yeah, 30.
Oh,
20.
my God.
How old are you?
I'm about 30.
There you go. Well,
Yeah.
see,
Why are you asking her age?
I just
You don't ask her.
I just thought I would go ahead.
What's wrong with you?
And, I just thought I would. But it's all good. Everything's good. So,
But tell her how old the littlest one is.
7?
what?
How old is the littlest kid?
For you? For me?
Yeah.
You don't want to know. It's 4, actually. Just turned 4.
Oh, my God.
It was that many years ago?
Joe's potent.
I know, man.
I like that.
How many kids do you have?
I have 5. I have 5 children.
How many different baby mamas?
This is the good question. I am like a black athlete. I have
5 different moms?
I think it's at least 3.
Yeah, at least 3. This is like a game
It might be
show.
4.
Wait, this is a game show.
Wait, do your previous kids hang out with your now kids?
They do. They're all together.
They're
It's
all
great.
friends.
They were all together
That's
this week.
awesome.
It was all this weekend was great. And
That's so fun.
They don't hang out with the black one, though.
No,
Is there a black one?
Stop. Not yet. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm okay. It's like, it's so funny. See, Al, I
Fucking
let out.
Sinatra. Good job, brother.
I know. And because look at you, Ronan Farrow. You know, Ronan Farrow calls after we go do the SNL thing. So I got called by MSNBC, and they said Ronan kept calling. I'm looking at this guy, and we didn't have time to do the show, but he's got to be.
That's Frank Sinatra's kid.
Got to be.
They just canceled him.
Now someone should.
It's Woody Allen's kid. They gave him a show on MSNBC. You might have been the last guest because they just canceled the show. No joke.
I hate to interrupt, but that was the day he said, "All right, I'll do the show." And they said, "No, Joe, he's canceled."
Yeah.
He never got. I never
got on.
I never got there. I never went there. You know.
There's strong rumors that is Frank Sinatra's kid with Mia Farrow.
But it looks nothing like him.
Doesn't look like Woody at all.
Looks like Sinatra.
Yeah.
Looks like Sinatra in the eyes.
It looks exactly. And I said I'll go on if I could bust chops about it.
Sure.
Oh, excuse me. We've been around like forever. You look good, brother.
Thank you.
Jim, you're young, so of course you look good. That's a foregone conclusion.
All right.
That is true. I hope he's an older man.
Thank you.
But you're the family. You're the family guy. You're the family guy.
I got 2 kids, Joe.
Yeah. How old are they now?
Almost 5 and 2.5-ish.
Oh no, that's young though.
That's about where we are. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Maybe do one more.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm telling you now. I think I got 2 more.
You got 2 more in you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You want to have 2 more kids?
But you know what?
Yeah.
Esther, but he doesn't stay with the women. You're not with the...
They don't stay with me. I'm very legal.
They leave you?
I'm very loyal. Well, they move on. Let me put it that way. And they see me coming.
So have you gotten your heart broken many times?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh.
Who is this lovely girl?
Esther Koo.
She's funny, man.
She's a
funny
very,
comic.
very funny comedian.
Yeah, right, of
And
course.
she plays the
I'm the
ukulele.
special guest, and you're the surprise guest.
I know.
That's
and then
all I know.
Now I'm getting nailed. I'm getting nailed and say, Joe, it was a surprise guest, schmuck. You weren't supposed to say anything because I mentioned it on the show.
Why wouldn't the company allow you to come in here? It's just good promotion for 9:70 a.m.
Oh, look at that. Right? Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. But I couldn't call certain other shows, and they kind of put the hammer on, and I'm a very respectful young man.
Sure.
It's good to see.
You broadcast from New York?
We do, and by Wall Street. But you know what's interesting is, because as I get older, man, I tell you, and I get more conservative, we have the politicians on. So I have all the politicians on, and we talk about it, because we're in a very dire situation now. Politically, no one's in charge, and you know that. And we got terrorists running rampant, no one taking, charge of anything. So we deal with that on the show. And we have some fun with it. But then I could skirt off, and I could talk about my personal ridiculous life every once in a while.
We played the audio of you after the SNL thing, and you didn't really tell a story. You told a bunch of almost stories.
What's that, on SNL? On the SNL?
Yeah.
What do you want to hear? I got all the inside line. How was
it seeing Eddie Murphy for the first time in 25 years?
I got tears in my eyes.
When was the last time you saw him?
I got tears in my eyes. Over 5 years easy. Maybe 5 years. But when you start and you're on together like that, and then it was like this, and we get there, and I take a red eye in because I was working in L.A., so I take a red eye in, and I say, I got to go. I missed the rehearsal on Friday. I go, oh, my God, and I freak out because I'm like a rehearsal freak, so I got to go. I go and rehearse with these guys. Will Ferrell's there, Marty Short's there, Billy Murray's there, all my heroes. And I walk down.
Why can't you just say Bill Murray?
Did I say Billy? Okay, Bill Murray, you're right. Because it was a little too. It was a little too personal.
Why do you guys do that when you're real famous? When you're real famous, you say stuff like Billy Murray and
Kick
Marty.
him under the table.
Marty Short.
Marty, we know, but you can call me Joey, if you
Joey!
want. Joey. Yeah. So I walked down the hallway. I walked 1,000 times when I was doing this show, right? And
how many years were you on?
About 4 years. Over 4 years, 4.5 years, something like that. So there's Eddie, and it was like we didn't miss a beat. So we hugged. And it was like, and I get teary freaking eyed. I get teary eyed. Like, what a putz I am. I'm hugging him, and I felt, here's this guy, and then
he's all that money.
Did tears fall from your eyes?
No.
That's all that money, right?
He's always been like a younger brother, very successful younger brother. You know what I mean?
Could have thrown you a few movies, Joe. Younger brother kid brother could have put you in The Golden Child or something.
Give you one lousy line would have been nice.
I don't ask.
No, you should ask.
I don't ask.
You're doing Beverly Hills Cop 11. You deserve it.
I think it's time. Yes.
I hugged him. No, and he did a little comment, and he said, and we laughed, and we just laughed it through. And then what you see what happened with Norm Macdonald. You heard about that whole thing.
Sure.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I'm watching Eddie, my old friend, and again, no matter what, you're like an older brother, and I'm watching the great Eddie Murphy, and he's great. I'm telling you, just great, and a nice guy, and funny, and they were all kind of inundating him, do this,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that he didn't want to throw Cosby under the bus. I love that,
that would have been a huge
It would have
laugh.
been funny, though, and Cosby, it is a creepy crime he's accused of. I think he should have done it, but then again, maybe I wouldn't if I knew him.
But the problem is he didn't do anything, Joe.
Yeah.
Chris Rock had that long 3.5, I think it was about 3.5 minute intro, and then Eddie came out and really didn't do anything. He was just flat up there.
You know what? I always speak frankly. And I have to thank you guys before I want to go back to the story. No, you know what happened? When we went on, you guys bust my chops about this, that, and everything, and it's great.
It's
okay. But it's okay.
They bust everybody's chops. That's their job.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay.
Don't get mad.
No, I don't.
What did we say about you today?
I don't get. Yeah.
We've been good to you today.
It's true. So, but then when they said something, there was something in the paper. And was this a year ago now? No, last December. It was a year ago December. Listen, something in the paper. So I call Ron and I go, hey man, they said this. I want to answer it. You opened up an hour of this show, and I don't take that for granted. So listen, follow me on this.
Yeah, okay.
That's where I found my radio voice.
Really?
Yes, that's where I found, because it was very organic. It was very from the heart. I was very upset. We talked, we laughed, we had it. The folks on Twitter were great. We became friends, and it was like, so I found it, so I took that, and now I have a radio show.
So you owe me for your radio career.
Yeah, commission,
nice.
man.
Wow.
It's great. So when I talk from the heart. So when I came on here, and it was, I'll tell you what, they wanted Eddie to do maybe Stevie Wonder again, so we could do the whole thing. But how do you revisit something that you nailed? You're never going to make it better. True. And Eddie knew that.
True.
Oh, what are you going to do? Put the dreadlocks on again? You can't do that. You are black and I am white. You can't do it again. So you didn't want to do that.
You would have done it again.
I would have done it again.
That's why you were crying, Joe. You saw your opportunity of doing a skit with Eddie Murphy go out the window.
I will tell you.
That's why you were crying, Joe.
Jim, seriously, I would have done it again. You're right. No, what am I going to do? I said Eddie. I always defer to Eddie. Always, I have immense respect and love for this guy. So then they said, oh, then maybe they'll do like they wanted him to do the Bill Cosby thing,
right.
And he felt uncomfortable doing it, and I love that. I love that. He didn't want to do it. I love that. I feel uncomfortable doing it.
I do respect that he didn't do it, but man, he should have done something after 35
No, you know what he
years.
wanted? He said he goes, they want to fly me in as buckwheat, going Tay, flying in. I hope he was kidding. I think he was kidding, but he was. I'll tell you what. I think.
Did you have any ideas for the first time back in 30? Whatever it was.
You know what? I think he just wanted to just step up and just get the
applause.
He probably didn't want the pressure of bombing. Like if you do a sketch and it bombs, people
I don't know, Jimmy. Jimmy, can I call you Jimmy?
Yes, please.
Is that right, Jimmy? Sure. Jimmy, I don't know. I think it was just he just wanted to say hey and have a good time, good spirits. It was great. The after party. Forget about the after party.
Right.
What was I doing there? That's what I have to ask about the after party. Listen, we go in and like we talked about it on the show briefly, but because we had to get to the headline news, so I go in there and I'm watching on stage Paul McCartney. How great was this? McCartney's jam. You heard about it. And then Danny Aykroyd kicking it off. Jimmy Fallon's running the whole thing. Place is jumping at the plaza. They turned it into like this lounge, this whole lounge area, right? And it was great. Then Danny stepped away. Jimmy took over. Taylor Swift jumps on stage. She can jam. She could not have been nicer, by the way. It's one of the biggest stars in music. She gets on stage, jams with Paul McCartney.
How bad do you want to put your seat in Taylor Swift?
Well, stop. I can't.
would like
That's a very good question, Joe.
She's
Piscopo.
beautiful.
Yeah, I would seat her. I'd fatten her up.
Now.
Would you put that seat deep in her womb?
Be nice.
9:70 a.m. Joe Piscopo.
You just said they helped
Taking
make
your
you
calls
more
now.
honest.
Yeah, it's true.
Going to talk about Giuliani.
Were you lying to us?
Yeah. Would you swell that belly up, Joe? I'd swell that belly up in a second.
Would you fatten her up or what, Joe?
My significant other,
Was there.
Yeah, and she's like,
and that's a cock blocker.
She's like,
why did you bring her?
Because I would have never gone over. I would have never gone over to Taylor Swift if my
How
girl
long have you been
well,
with the new
that
one?
attitude, you wouldn't have.
That's right.
You want to know?
How long have you been with the new one, Joe?
No, it's been a long time.
All right.
On and off for like 7 years almost, man.
But this isn't the one you have the 4-year-old with.
This is the one I have the 4-year-old.
Oh, you
with.
do?
Yeah. So
Oh,
how about
okay.
that?
All right.
Am I doing the responsible thing, Ope?
Are you going to have 2 more with her?
You know, great question. See, the girls asked a great question. This is the problem. I need somebody who nurtures me. I need to be loved these days. I really
And what do
do
you consider love?
Well, just kind of
Boring audiences laughing?
no. Just, I don't know, just being there, just being supportive and stuff. Would I have a couple?
Putting you like a foot bath or something?
No, none of that. I'm not like that. I am a manservant to my women. I really am.
Uh-huh.
Who are you with now, if I may ask?
Who am I with?
Yeah.
I have a guy.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You know a guy? Who's that? A local guy here?
No, it's a South American guy.
South American guy.
Yeah.
That's
We don't
cool.
like it. We're trying to ruin it.
Yeah.
Not happy
We
about it,
disapprove.
Joe.
This is the question. How long have you been with the guy?
4 years.
That's
Way
long
too
time.
long.
That's
We don't go
long.
for that here.
Yeah.
But no ring, no nothing?
No, I don't
No
want to get
child?
married. I
No
was supposed
child?
to have an arranged marriage, so I have a bad taste in my mouth from marriage.
Arranged marriage? Well, maybe the arranged guy is a good guy. Did you look at the guy? Did you see
No,
him?
they never sent one over. They were going to send one over from Korea.
Send one over.
Yeah.
They still do that? At your age, they do that kind of thing?
They still do it. Like, I was, supposed to get married at 18, and I left at 17.
Are you glad you didn't?
I just,
Wait, and Joe was okay with this?
Yeah.
Her father changed his name to Joe when he came to America.
Well, that's a good name.
I
From
think it's a good
Sunghui.
name.
This is great.
Somewhere.
So, but 4 years is good. See, I locked in almost 7 years now, and it's been great. It's actually been great.
Wait,
so
I got a few questions. The divorce is over,
here
right?
we go. Huh?
The divorce is still going on?
You know what? It doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop. I can't talk about that, but good. I'll
What
answer
hasn't
the
been
question.
settled?
You know what? I gotta watch what I say in that regard. But no, it's,
Fair enough.
But legally, yes. But it doesn't end.
Oh, legally it's over, but they always find a way to
It
get a
never
little
ends.
more.
It's like the Korean War.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's
yeah.
still going on.
2 lawyers on the DMZ.
You know what? If Dennis Rodman didn't live in this country, if he ever goes abroad, I think we're fucked.
Yeah.
Why?
I think Kim Jong-un would blow us up.
You've made more Korean references than I've made Italian references, and that's very unusual with me in the room. We like that.
And this is the babysitter, right? The old babysitter?
She was like a personal assistant. No, no, the babysitter's the divorce, right? Personal
That's what I
assistant.
mean.
You married your babysitter?
Yes.
I'm sorry? I ran off. Yeah, well, kind of it wasn't really, but it will help me out, Jim. But it was actually.
Well, let me ask you.
Yes, it was really.
Can I ask? I am curious about this. This is true. When you're with the babysitter, at what point would you guys have like flirty or sexy vibes? Like, just was it a weird? Because Schwarzenegger hooked up with his babysitter, like
but
the
mine was,
housekeeper.
His
mine was far better looking.
No, of course.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. His fucking.
I love you, Arnold, but
Schwarzenegger's. She looked like Joey Coco Diaz. But how did that happen though? Like would you get like weird just signals around the house?
Great, it's a great question. No, because she babysat. Then I didn't see her for a couple of years, and then I saw her, and she was like working at this ice cream shop, and she was like, and I looked at, she turned into this lovely young gal, and I said, you should be a model. And I said, let me take you to New York, and I took her to Elite, modeling agency. But it happened like in a week. It happened like in a week. But check it. I hadn't seen her for a couple of years, and then.
Oh, we always thought it happened while she was still working for you.
No, a misnomer.
Or is that what you tell people?
This is what I love coming on the show, because I could.
The truth comes out.
The truth all comes out.
So you took her to Elite Model, and what happened?
Well, we went out that night to the comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see me do a set?
No. Joe rules.
Yeah, I love Joe. I mean, I would be hard. And so
Joe.
she watched you do a set?
Joe. Look at Joe.
Did it go well?
Well, yeah. It was
You got laid that night.
Stop it. Now you're embarrassing me.
She sucked your dick that night. What's embarrassing?
9:70 a.m. We'll be back after this.
Classic comedian move. That's where I meet all my guys.
Do you have an opening here? Because I'm done now. I'm done.
9:70.
My guy said to me,
am I hosting the show tomorrow?
I think I'm done.
Joe will answer the question, did she suck his dick? After these messages from our sponsors.
Joe can't talk like that. He's on a respectable station. He can't talk about getting his dick sucked or his ass eaten.
Jimmy,
You're so shy.
I came out.
What's the problem?
And all the brass is going to listen to this, and they keep saying, why do you want to go on that show? I said, you know what? It's all about loyalty. It's all about commitment. If you can't have loyalty and commitment, these guys were there for me when I got stung in my hometown paper, and I called, and they said, it gave me an hour.
I think we helped you out.
You're married to 3 different women with 5 kids. What do you care about loyalty for?
I think that qualifies me to run for office. I really do. I think I'm ready to go.
Do you still drive by your house and cry? The house?
What? No, only when I hug Eddie. That's the only time when I miss.
What about the big house?
You mean the house?
He's got a big house, and the ex is in the house with a new boyfriend. That would drive any guy nuts.
Yeah,
You're paying for both of them?
You know what? I'm like, yeah, I kind of am. I always say.
Is she still with the boyfriend?
Wow.
Well, different since I last chatted with you, but
does the second wife have a bigger alimony than the first wife?
You don't like the new guy because she knows not to get married because then the payments get cut. A little trick that the women do, Esther Koo.
I'm careful what I say.
Sorry.
I can't. The mother of my children, so very respectful. But I do have a half-hour material that I just haven't done yet. I'm dying to do though, but I can't. I want to be respectful.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean.
Tell her to be respectful and then lower the payments, Joe.
Yeah. When do the payments end? When the kids turn 18, do the payments end?
When I die, that's when it ends. Not that I'm bitter about it.
No.
He's got kids from the age of 30 all the way down to 7.
No, but you don't pay.
Or 4.
I mean, if your
pay for everything. In New Jersey, if you look at a woman, you have lifetime alimony. If a woman walks by and you go hi, she goes hi back.
No, but once the kids turn 18, do the alimony payments still continue?
No, they stop. But you got to pay for college after that. You
don't have to pay for college.
You pay in perpetuity.
No, you don't. You're not legally bound to pay for their college, are you?
I don't know, but you're the kind of girl I should be. I tell you, this is like
they're an adult. I should be your fucking lawyer. Who the fuck you got?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's Jersey. And again, you try to keep the peace, but what am I like, George Clooney over here? What do I make?
But yet the strippers
can't
take off their bikinis. It's not full nudity in New Jersey.
It's not. Is
what
that
are you doing in New Jersey? Get out of there.
No, that's my home state. You know that. I'm always going to stay there.
Just go right across Pennsylvania.
Yeah, stop making believe Jersey's so great.
No, it is. No, the people are great. You know why I like it? Because we put up with all of this. We put up with all of this.
Joey,
you put up with the taxes are too hard.
Joey, did you get anyone pregnant at the after party for SNL?
No, that was good. It was
good, you think?
I was with my gal, who I'm with now. It was so great because she was with same age as like NSYNC. So that's her guys. So she loved the NSYNC guys. So she's with Lance Bass, and she's with Joey Fatone. And
who's also on Triumph.
Yeah, Joey's great. Joey's a buddy.
He's awesome.
Good actor.
And Joey. Real. No, and then Justin Timberlake, who was great. Justin Timberlake was great. So she was like in her glory. And then she goes like this, go say hi to Taylor Swift. And I said, I'm not going to say hi to Taylor Swift. She's not going to know who I am, and I'm embarrassed. She pushed me, go say hi to Taylor Swift. So I went over, I said, Taylor. So Taylor couldn't have been nicer. Taylor said to me, oh, I can't believe I'm meeting you. I don't think she had any idea who I was. It was a great line.
That's just her line?
I can't believe I'm meeting you.
Every 3 guys she says that.
I didn't even look good with the girlfriend, but Taylor had no idea who I was.
Her inflection was a little different. She was like, I can't believe I am meeting you.
You know how big of a star I am?
Right. Who let this guy through? Who let this guy through? Security! Lady! No, but then I gotta tell you what I did. I have to tell you, and I have to be careful on the show because everybody listens to this show, and I want to be respectful. So I'm a big Bradley Cooper fan, you know. So Jess goes like this: say hi to Bradley Cooper when we're walking in. This is before the after party. So it's Bradley freaking Cooper. This guy's great. I'm telling you, great actor, great guy, Philly guy. So I go over and I said, Bradley, Joe Piscopo. He goes, and I don't use profanity. I go, but he goes, Joe effing Piscopo, like that. I'm your biggest fan, dude. He went off. It was like in my face. I know everything you've ever done because these guys they grew up with me. These guys.
Wow.
I know. And I said, so I was such a thrill to meet this guy and Paul Rudd as well. We met Paul Rudd. Had a great time with Paul Rudd.
He's going to be on Jack and Triumph next week.
He's going to be on what?
On Jack and Triumph next week.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's the show. She's the star of that show.
That's a great show. Well, who was Smigel was there? He was there.
Oh, he was there?
Yes, he was there.
Oh, yeah. I worked with him. He humps my leg.
But
on the show.
Glad you told me that. Thank you for telling me. Your boyfriend let you speak like this?
But during rehearsal, he doesn't have the puppet on.
So I go like this.
Nice. For some reason.
Listen,
I'm listening, Joe.
No, listen. So
I'm with you.
Yeah, because you know me. I'm like amazed I'm still around. So anyway, at all. Right. So I know. So I go, I'm at the party. So Miley Cyrus goes up and does a quiet song. And it's kind of quiet. Now I want to.
Is she making?
I want to jack up. No, she didn't do any of that. So I want to jack up the room a little bit. So I go to Jess. I go, she goes to me. My girl says to me, you should do Dueling Springsteens with Jimmy Fallon. And I'm going like, yeah, because I have to tell you, I feel out of sorts there because Lauren never hired me.
Right.
I wasn't the guy Lauren hired.
Yeah.
You ever saw a guy,
Did you beat him up?
No.
No.
I'm always there. I'm like this. He's the grand high exalted mystic ruler, Lord.
Is he nice to you?
Yeah. Yes, he is. Very respectful, Jim. You know, but I'm like,
he never hired you. That's
he never. No,
interesting.
it wasn't. They moved out everybody on SNL, everybody, and they brought in a great gal, Gene Domanian. Gene Domanian hired me and Eddie.
Right.
But I never was like on the inner sanctum. When I am there, I'm amazed that they even asked me to do anything.
Did Lauren kick you out the door when he came back?
I was out before he got back.
Oh, okay.
I was out before he got back.
So
because after I was done, I left.
How long was he gone?
Like 5
Did you audition?
Years, right?
Yeah.
Did you audition for Lauren?
No, I auditioned for Gene Domanian. Actually, it was the guy. We went into what is Seth Meyers' studio now and did an audition.
Maybe if you had auditioned for Lauren, you would have been there.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he would have liked me. I really don't. I know Lauren's taste. So I'm the point I'm making, I'm very hesitant around there. So I'm at the after party. So when my guy goes, hey, go do Dueling Springs, I can't push myself in, but I did. I went up there and I ended up doing a little Bruce on stage with Jimmy Fallon.
On guitar?
Enjoyed it?
I hope they did. No, it seemed like they did. They were
I'm sure
great.
they did.
Can we hear your Springsteen?
No, because they're going to take me there. No, it was Pink Cadillac. No.
Pink Cadillac.
Which one do you do? Thunder Road?
You may think I'm foolish, or the foolish things that I'll do. You may wonder how come I love you when you get on my nerves like you do. You leave me hanging here, I'm going to kill you. I swear to God, I know you're doing
Pink Cadillac.
So it was like a lot of fun. That's it, man. And Billy Murray. I think I call him Billy.
That's a nickname for a pussy, Pink Cadillac.
Oh, and listen, guys, listen. Then I finished Pink Cadillac. I'm going to leave. I want to do Twist and Shout because I'm the music director now. Because now I feel welcome.
Twist and Shout?
Why not just run this whole thing?
Of course.
So I go Twist and Shout. Who do I say? Elvis Costello walks up to me and he goes,
Get off.
I said, time to leave. He did say that. I see the verse, something like that. What's your name? I'm the Costello Piscopo. We're Italian. Come on. Can I stay up here, Elvis? Elvis Costello.
Did you stay in your Frank Sinatra makeup all night?
I should have. But I didn't know. Listen.
Okay.
So Elvis, I go Twist and Shout. I go into it on the guitar and the Fender, and we start Elvis Costello sings lead and Twist and Shout. I'm singing backup in my glory. Then Elvis took my guitar, and I gave him the guitar, and then he took it up to the next level. Brilliant artist.
How about you should have done Twist and Shout when McCartney was up?
Yeah, that was a little much for me. Thank you for even mentioning that. I did not have the courage to step on stage with Paul McCartney.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
I got a question. If you didn't bring your girlfriend to the after party, would you have rubbed your prick on Miley Cyrus's leg?
Why can't you just say, would you meet?
Yeah.
I'm dead, Al. I'm not going in.
Look at your headlines next.
The Answer is the name of the station. That's a nice name.
Joe, really? You're a guy, though. Would you rub your prick up against Miley Cyrus? In a perfect world, everyone says it's fine.
Let's assume, and let me put this in a little better vernacular, in a little more civilized, if I may, vernacular.
He just called you uncivilized.
No.
You just gonna take that?
No, but I'm not going to use that.
This is how pals talk.
This is about.
People are very confused by my relationship with Joe Piscopo.
You know,
we just know it's homosexual.
I'm so glad I came in. You know who?
I would not rub my prick up against Miley Cyrus because too ladyboyish. Yeah, into ladyboys, Joe.
It's just not a thing, man. It's just not a thing.
Yeah, all right.
But did you see Miley's mom when I was up there?
I thought you were going to say dick.
No. Did you see? No.
She's pretty hot, right? I thought she was pretty hot.
Someone said, and they put that picture out of me doing the old man, and who was the blonde next to Joe? They thought that was my girlfriend. Now, is that Billy Ray Cyrus's ex? Is that what that is?
Are they still married?
No, I couldn't get a handle on it.
It's either his ex-wife or current wife, yes.
So she was there, and had I known she was there, I would have ad-libbed a little something, you know. Hey, you ought to smack that daughter of yours around a little bit or something as the old man, you know. But I never went there. I
don't blame you.
Let it go. No, it was good. But to answer your question, all was good, all was great. I got out of there, and I went to Mr. Michaels at the end of the night, thanked him. You know, you got to do a little thanking like the Pope, and, moved on. So it was great. It was a great night.
Did he say you're welcome?
Hmm?
Did he say you're welcome?
That's all he said, actually. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, Joe. Appreciate it. It was like, you're welcome. But it was great. It was good.
Well, he had everyone kissing his ass that night, though.
You know what, though? I think well-deserved.
Everybody.
Yeah, but well-deserved.
No, of course.
He put 40 years of a television show.
He's responsible for so many people's careers.
What kind of show is going to be on for, 40 years? Usually 7 years, 6 years. Did you ever audition for the show?
No, I've never auditioned.
You should go in.
Right?
Hey, I know people. Yeah. I know people.
I'll say I know Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, they'll kick you right out. They'll get out of here. I'll tell you what, it was just Adam Sandler was great. Hanging, not to drop names, but just what was I doing there? It was great. And I got to see Mike Myers. Mike Myers, who I think, if I may.
Is that a wig?
What's that?
The Mike Myers hair thing was a little weird.
What's that?
People were wondering if it was a wig.
What, doing with Dana Carvey when he did that thing, you mean?
No. Just regular Mike Myers hair.
No.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
No, he was great. I think, and I'm a big Eddie fan. I think Mike Myers might have been the brightest guy on that show, talent-wise.
A lot of people say
that. Yeah, well, Wayne's World is fucking...
Yeah. Well, just
one of the only movies that, really
he was just so introspective. He was so focused in his execution of characters, you know? Right. So we had a nice chat. I just admire him greatly.
You had a bunch of characters, Joe?
Yeah, I had fun. On the show.
They gave you a bunch of characters.
Yeah, but to resurrect the old man, I was surprised that they asked, and we did it. And I got to tell you, I go in, and where's the wig? I don't need any makeup now because I'm so old, which was great. That's the best. I swear to God. I walk in, they go, makeup? I go, no, we don't need makeup, Joe. So I had Louis carrying the makeup guy, he just highlight and shade. But when somebody said it best, I saw a critic said it best, Piscopo gained 30 years and looked more like Sinatra than ever before. And I didn't even realize it. Right. And they put the wig on.
Where was the wig?
In seconds. They must.
I was wondering if it was the same wig, though.
No. From all those days. From all those
they
years
keep
ago.
that shit laying around.
They turned it around in a second. No, I'm ready. No, I don't. I want to. I'm ready for plugs, though. I'm ready for plugs. I'm not here. I'm hanging in best I can. I should. And when you wear the Sinatra makeup, you can do anything. So cut to me doing the Sinatra thing. I go off, and then I got to change out of the Sinatra tux into my tux.
Right.
I have the makeup on. I hear Eddie being introduced. So then I go, let me go watch my guy, see what's up. So I ran in. Now they had security blocking Studio 8H. 2 guys outside, 2 guys behind that, some more guys. They let me do whatever I want with the makeup on, man. I want to walk
just on the show. Wouldn't you be allowed to?
Joe Piscopo.
I don't know.
I heard security was pretty tight.
Yeah, it was pretty tight. It was wild. Especially, and then when you see Nicholson was there, and again, it was better than the Academy Awards last night.
Did you meet Jack?
Huh?
Did you meet him?
I knew him him when he came back for the New Jersey Hall of Fame, and he came in, and he couldn't have been great. He's always intensely
He's a New Jersey
cool.
guy, too?
Yeah, from Neptune. Listen, so I went
DeVito, Nicholson.
So as we ended the show, they were doing the good nights, and I reached over, because I was like a little kid, and I went, Jack, great to have you in Jersey. He goes, we all gotta stick together, Joe. Like he gave me like a Nicholson right there. It was like, it was just exciting. But the guy I'm most in awe of, Danny Aykroyd on the show. Aykroyd, right? I mean, this guy
was very good.
Just brilliant.
Dr. Detroit was a good movie. Remember that one?
No, but the way he executed characters,
funny
on the show.
We had him in here.
Yeah,
he pushed vodka the whole time.
That vodka's great, though.
Yeah,
what's the call out?
Skull.
No, the Skull vodka.
Skull vodka,
yeah. He was sweating like he just fucking woke up in a drunk tank. Too. It was so funny.
I don't know.
He was sweating in the morning.
Yes, he was.
So now we're on the radio, and I gotta say, if I may.
Sure.
Roland on Twitter, Sergio on Twitter, some great, really, hey, Joe, go say hi to the guys, please. You know what? So thank you for that. So they're just Twitter guys, and I forget the last name, but,
uncircumcised listener.
No.
9:70 a.m.
And then we called Jim early on, right? I said, Jim, come on the show. We can have comedians. You come on the show.
He'll come on your show in a second.
We got Al, the engineer. He runs the dump button. So if you say something,
I don't curse. I'm pretty good on regular radio.
Let's simulcast next time. We'll simulcast.
Yeah, that'll be great.
We simulcast with regular radio all the time.
We actually don't curse.
So you're not doing growth hormone or anything like that, huh? You look good. You look young, man.
I do. I got a shitty long beard I got to shave. Then I'll gain some years back after that. Yeah. Thank you, Joe.
That's good.
You're buttering me up. It makes it harder to take shots at me. I know what you're doing.
Ignore
I know what you're doing.
Don't listen to him.
Everybody my age take a growth hormone. I'm just trying to stay.
Well, Larry King.
What grows?
Growth. It's growth hormone. HGH, which you shouldn't take.
Larry King does it. He's a big.
But man, you know what? You might get cancer from that. Do you know that?
It might
make you shoot you in the butt?
No, they shoot in the stomach. Is that wild?
God,
and I've never done it, and I've never done steroids, despite what the guys will tell you. I've never done steroids, never did any of that stuff. So now people go at my age, do growth hormone because, you're supposed to, it just makes you more virile, makes you everything else. Just what I need. So I said, no, I can't because you don't know if it's going to spur cancer growth.
Yeah, but it's going to make tumors get bigger and faster.
Exactly
right. That's what they say.
God, what are you injecting?
No, you can't. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm not going to do it.
Maple syrupy injection.
I'm not going to do it. Yeah, well,
we know what he's injecting.
Vermont's finest.
We know what you're injecting, right, Joe? Joey!
That's right.
I'm good. Everything's good.
Have a life-giving protein shake.
You're good for one more kid. I can't believe it.
Maybe two. Maybe two.
No.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe two.
You like having kids?
So are you going to do it with the same woman?
I don't know. This is
You
the
never
question.
went back. You avoided the question.
I know.
You were like, that's a good question.
Can't get anything but. You're a very smart young lady.
Wow.
We talk about this
We know the
at
answer.
least once a week.
Yeah.
We talk about this once a week.
This we can talk about on the show. I think it drives our program manager crazy, but I got to talk about it because people know me and they know me.
Do you listen to your program director?
No, yes, I do.
Oh, you're stupid.
No, he's a legend.
You're a dumb man.
You guys own the airwaves.
We have never listened to a PD in our lives. That's the truth.
No, you don't. That's right. You've been kind
That's
of
why
rogue
they're
like
so
that.
good.
I tell you what.
What you doing?
They got Joe
That's our
Piscopo.
motto. We're so good because we're so bad.
No, I listen, I learn, and I go through everything, and they give me advice.
They got Joe Piscopo on the radio, so they should just leave you alone, Joe. How about that?
Sometimes when people give advice, you don't always have to take it.
Huh? Yeah.
You're Joe Piscopo.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
I need that. Yeah.
It's like you don't have people can give their advice. You don't have to listen to it.
I know.
I never
listened
listened to advice. I regret listening to people's advice in the past.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
You're like your boyfriend of 4 years?
No.
Huh? She give you good advice?
Oh, she gets happy when you mention the boyfriend.
But do you listen?
She got all smiley.
Wait, does he give you advice? Does the guy give you advice? Because you seem like a very independent woman, if I may. I mean, not to gang up with you with the guys. But...
He'll give me his advice, but I can take it or leave it, and I tell him.
She didn't start masturbating until she was 17.
Why do you go there?
9:70 a.m. I could be your voice guy. Isn't that crazy, though, Joe? Isn't that crazy? She started 17?
Absolutely.
Oh
She started masturbating at 17.
Will you stop with this, please? I'm embarrassed.
How old were you?
Stop. I'm
How old were you?
Stop. I'm embarrassed.
I was doing Kegels unconsciously.
Jimmy was old, too. I think I was about 12.
Let's talk about politics. Let's run for office. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it.
You're going to run for president?
No. Well, you know what? If Jeb Bush
said that on his show.
If Jeb Bush goes in.
We listen, Joe.
Listen, if Jeb Bush goes in and Hillary goes in, you can't tell me, Jim, Well, if it's going to be a joke, why don't I run? I mean, everybody should just run. It's well, what do we got? What do you got politically? Right?
Don't be the guy that does the joke thing with that. You're too good for that.
Yeah.
You want advice?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No going.
No.
How about governor of New Jersey?
No.
I was asked to run for lieutenant governor with Kristen Davis. She offered me to be her lieutenant governor on the ticket. I said no.
Yeah.
Because my agent said it was too much like a stunt, my manager.
Yeah, you're better than stunts, Joe. What are we supposed to do with these footballs? Just toss them around?
Listen to our advice.
You toss them around.
Forget your program director.
Yeah, you toss them
We're
around.
your new program directors.
All right. So where you?
Hey, Esther, you want to catch a football?
Hey, there you go. Hey.
Wait, it's Sean Hannity. It's Sean Hannity.
Yeah, Sean does that.
I like it in the studio, though. This is great.
Yeah, he
Esther,
does
where you performing? You locally?
I'm performing at Dangerfields tonight.
Oh my God, that was
Wanna
open
go?
when I was there. Do I want to go? Yeah, absolutely. I got up at 3 in the morning. I'd love to go.
He loves to come.
I was stop it. You know what?
970 on your AM dial.
Al, help me out here. So Al's a big fan. Can I introduce Al? Al does news on the show. Al Gattulo, and he's like a famous news and sports guy.
He's got the voice.
Yeah, well, he's great. He's like the Hammer.
Cigars.
You
got the cigars thing?
Whiskey.
Oh, please, this guy going out every night.
I can't do cigars.
No, or partying.
Yeah.
But aren't you guys are up? You're every morning early, live like this.
Yeah.
And what time do you hit? 6?
7.
No, he said, fuck it, let's do 7.
7's great. 7's doable, man.
It is, right? When do you start?
You don't want to 6 o'clock. If I'm in this morning, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when we did the after party, I stayed up all night. I never. Did you do that in the old days?
I've done that many times. I can't do it anymore.
It's not
Can't
good,
do it
man.
anymore.
People said, Craig Carton told me, Craig over at Boomer Carton says, don't stay up all night, you'll never make it up.
Right.
So he's right, I couldn't do it. So now, but I tried it, I did it for the after party, that one time was it. They're actually using the swag.
You could do it once.
AM 970.
Yeah, I don't have enough of these things. I don't have enough.
The answer. News, opinion, passion.
Wait, it's called The Answer?
Yeah, well,
You're the answer, Joe?
Yeah, I'm the answer. I am the answer, right?
The answer.
Hey, come on.
Who else is on that station?
You know what they got? It's like regular.
Anyone we know though?
Yeah, I'm afraid to say any name because I know because jokes will be made and I'll get into trouble.
No, Joe.
No,
Say the name.
they're your friends. We're not going to
are.
shit on your friends. Who
good.
do you think we are, Joe?
Oh
God.
my God!
Fucking go way back, man.
Why didn't
You're all
Michael?
scared here?
Why didn't Michael Keaton win yesterday? Last night?
He probably should have.
What you pushing for? And I was pushing for
The
Bradley
guy
too.
from Theory of Everything was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty amazing.
That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
But
They should've given
He didn't itch his head once. It was a big deal.
Yeah, no. I was pushing for Keaton, my old buddy, though. Keaton.
What do you think of the
Bradley Cooper.
Oscars?
You know what? I think Lorne Michaels should produce them next year. That's what I was saying.
Boring, man. And every year we get tricked into thinking we're going to watch a fun show.
But you watch
sucks
it
every
you gotta
year.
get up so early. You watch it in the morning?
I kind of feel like I have to.
You stay with it? Nah, man.
I tapped out around 11ish.
Yeah, it's too much.
So I missed all the real awards because they fill it with all that junk in the middle.
No, you can't. I thought Gaga was great. You got
to hand it to her. Her voice is pretty terrific.
I'm telling you.
What would you do with Lady Gaga if you had the chance, Joe?
You know what? She's got a boyfriend and everything. So
let's say there's no boyfriend. Would you let her put a pickle in your ass?
Actually, you know what? Pretty. Right now, everything's pretty copacetic, love life wise. I think.
We're not talking about let's make believe there's no girlfriend in the picture.
Hypothetical.
Yeah.
I would have sex with Lady Gaga. Joe, see how easy that is?
You get her pregnant, and the first word that the baby will say is her name.
Yeah. Well. Gaga, is it? No, man, no. All is good. Jim, how's your love life, buddy? Should I ask?
I date occasionally.
You're not
Joe.
married?
No, I'm not. I'm high maintenance. I'm really not exactly a prize.
I should know all this.
No, you shouldn't. It's okay.
But so when you're on the road, you must rip it up.
You know what? Not like I used to. I've gotten bored with all of it, to be honest with you.
So when these girls come over after your set, they do, Jim Norton.
They don't that often though. They really don't. I attracted a few psychos, and it really made me much more cautious.
Yeah.
I fucked a girl I shouldn't have fucked once, and she became a crazy person.
Joe marries him.
She was probably thinking, should I go back to this psycho's hotel room?
Right.
The girls that come to see me, yeah, you're probably right. I just don't want to put things in my hiney.
Stop. I do walk into it, though, don't I?
Have you had psychos? That's a real question now. Over the years, when
Have
you're
you had
single.
psychos, or are you the psycho?
I see chaos.
You do, right?
You come from chaos and you seek chaos.
I see chaos.
Where's that come from?
You know, I don't know. So that's the question, and I don't.
What kind of upbringing did you have?
I'm not intellectual enough to really look into it. But I actually
normal parents.
Yeah,
normal upbringing, more or less.
50s, 60s, man, like just great, beautiful,
regular
loving
shit.
But for some reason, and you know, my first wife was great, and then after that dissipated, after it was like she didn't like the whole show business thing. Then I went for the chaos.
She didn't like the
She got sick of you getting all the attention.
Yeah, no, good, great observation, but no, I think it was just like too much, like too
fake.
Yeah, well, maybe that. She's very grounded, down to earth girl.
You became a douchebag?
Maybe I did.
Maybe you changed.
You know, and after they have children, things change. And after you date me, it's not like postpartum. It's post Piscopo. You know, it's not easy. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Are you in touch with the first wife?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You have to
good
be,
friends,
right?
Yeah.
Good friends.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
How about that? No, everything.
Do all the wives hang out together?
No, that they don't do. This is a fine question, but no, they don't do that. And
it's better to keep it separate.
The kids are all together. I don't know. It's like it's absolutely a mess. But like I said, if I ever went into office, though, I've made every mistake you possibly could make. Yeah. And you say I made every mistake, career-wise, personal, relationship-wise.
I mean, you're here with us.
Yeah, this is my therapy. This is my therapy coming in with these guys.
Maybe your life was too like normal and boring, and that's why you went the other way.
You see what you're doing with all the
9:70 a.m. Get things done.
This is the answer.
9:70.
Just got the answer.
That was the answer to why do I come and everything.
See, Jimmy, now you got to go the other way. We had it there with Opie, and then you got to go here. But it's true. I think you're right. I think I needed chaos to wake up a little bit.
I had a very strict upbringing, so when I went away to college, forget it. It was
crazy.
Went nuts, yes. Because it was everything I wasn't allowed to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to raise my kids in a way where they have some kind of balance.
I'm very lenient. I am not a disciplinarian. Al and I talk about this all the time. I can't, because I remember when I was a kid, I was so bad. I got kicked out of school 8 times for everything, for fights, everything. It was just a problem. I always appreciate my parents now because I was a mess when I was younger, you know. But so when my kids do something marginal, if they don't want to go to school or something, I have a tough time putting the hammer down.
So you let them stay home and watch movies all day?
You know what? I would, but I really try to be a good parent. Let me tell you, but to Opie's point, I'm telling you, I was like a bad kid, and I am very forgiving in that regard.
And it's your genes, so it's hard to like yell at your little babies. Right?
So, you'll know, but having kids, is it not the greatest thing in the world?
It's pretty fucked up.
No, it's good, though. In a good way. He meant that in a good way.
It's pretty fucked up. Your whole mindset changes.
It does, right?
Yeah, some fucking switch goes on in your damn brain.
And when you got to get home, you can't stay out. You got to.
No, but I don't care though. I want to be home.
Yeah, with them.
See, you're the one that was chasing tail, Joe.
But it's fun. Yeah. Your 4-year-old must be like so much fun.
So when I was doing that, when I was doing that, right. You know, and I said I broke away from the first marriage, and I was so colloquial and very straight with the first marriage. Then I stepped away. Then I said, okay, this is the love of my life. Mm-hmm. So then we're gonna have children. That's a
babysitter?
It was all
for real.
All good intentions.
Okay.
I said, this is it. Then if this is not how life works, man. So I'm going, great. We got kids. You're pregnant once. You're pregnant twice. You're pregnant to get this, and I'm having these kids. And I said, I'm in my zone. I'm in the pocket, as the musicians say.
Right.
This is great. Then she goes out with a boyfriend and starts messing around with him and leaves me.
Cheated on you.
Yeah, just like that. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
You felt the pangs of infidelity.
Who was this guy?
Old boyfriend. It's okay.
Oh, an old boyfriend came back.
How did you catch them?
How'd you catch them?
Texting on the phone.
You read her text?
Oh.
What did the text say?
While I was working till 4:30 in the morning at the House of Blues in Atlantic City, sweating, working my tail off to support the family. Not that I'm bitter about it. Thanks for asking.
Good boy. The right attitude to have. But what is the answer? What was the text? What did it say? And what made you read the phone?
Oh, is it okay? Can I legally do this? I don't want to do it. You know what?
What made you read the phone?
Because it went off when I walked in, and then it went off, and then it had
you could see it on the top. She allowed her text previews to show. Rookie mistake. I should have told her. Where was she?
Is there a setting you could change that?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, now, what are you worried about now? No, don't even go there, young lady.
Nothing?
You're doing good. You're 4 years is
Keep
good.
going. We want to know about you.
But obviously he was suspicious.
Not at all.
None.
So wait, what did the text say? Joe, what did the text say? We don't know his name.
You know what? It was pretty graphic and pretty intense.
No kidding.
Anything about what we did or what I want to do?
Yeah, both. A little both. And I went through it.
I can't wait to... She didn't have a passcode?
Al, am I going to end up in court with this one?
No, you don't. I don't even know who she is.
This might be used as evidence, but at least they'll be entertained.
Thanks, Al. Great.
We don't even know who she is.
No, so I went through it, and yeah, you want to talk about searing your heart and getting to the bottom of it. It was right. It was like you read it, and then it was like.
Did you cry?
No.
Did you yell?
Great question.
Did you yell?
No. Another great question. I was more.
Did you throw something?
I was numb.
Did you wish you could call your old friend Eddie Murphy?
Did you look for a picture of him in her phone and masturbate to him?
You know what I thought of at that moment? You know what I thought of at that moment? Yeah. Is all the girls that I did not, that I could have.
That you held yourself out for.
That I held out for because I was being married and loyal and the fidelity was first and foremost. And I thought about, God, I was so good. Look what happened.
And you didn't have her sign a prenup.
No. Because I'm a smart guy.
So this is what I don't understand. So she cheated on you, and you get
good. It's all good.
But then you get fucked in the divorce.
That's all it doesn't matter.
Thank you. In Jersey,
no, it never matters.
They don't ask. They don't even care.
If the woman cheats, they don't. She still gets alimony.
She gets She gets equal.
That's insane.
To any other woman.
You have no idea. You have no idea. And I'm holding back. And I don't hold back on this show. But I'm holding back because I want to respect the mother of my children and the divorce court laws. But
she did
my
give you
God, you can't. You are there and you can't believe what. And you want to say to the judge, Your Honor, look at this. What am I? What am I? George Clooney? What do I make? $20 million a movie?
Right.
I'm a working stiff. I go out. I'm on the radio. We took a cab over here. I don't even have a car from the radio
You're
station.
Not a stiff on the radio.
Yeah, thank you, Al. Thank you. No, but it's like so it's like they think like, oh, look at this,
How'd you confront her?
You know what? I woke her up. Is this okay to talk about?
Yeah, well,
Is this disrespectful?
Did you dress up like?
Fine.
Did you dress up like Frank Sinatra before you woke her up?
Who's the mooly baby?
Something's really pissing me off here. I heard things. Hey, I'm gonna get Jilly. Get Jilly on the phone. Whack this guy. No, you
woke her up.
Yeah, and
what'd you say?
Yeah, Joe.
Well, the question that comes out is, have you never been here, Opie? You've never been.
I've never been here.
You've never been here?
On the other end of it, I've been woken up.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Who's texting you penis photos, Jim?
Stop. God, you're the worst, man.
No, my problem is I stay in relationships way too fucking long until there's like, who gives a fuck, and both people just leave on the same day. Like, all right.
Yeah, but that's okay though. Just to.
I stay in relationships. I used to stay in relationships years past what I should have. That's my fucking thing.
But yeah,
because my dad might have enabled my mom growing up, so we learned how to do that.
So what happened? What'd you say to her? How'd you confront her?
Yeah.
It's interesting to me.
You don't forget. Yeah,
I love you. Yeah,
I'm just giving you a little something.
What did you say?
You gonna come on our show?
Anytime.
Some comedy?
Absolutely.
And you're welcome as well. Always, just to come on. We always have comics every now and then.
Cruz,
the answer, AM 970.
I said, are you having an affair? Just like that. And she, said yes, I am. So
and she woke up. She probably had like sleep breath. Is that the worst than getting sleep breath in your face and bad news? I'm cheating on you.
And then you get fucked in the courts.
So did you have sex with her one last time?
I'm sorry?
Did you have sex with her one last time? Or were you like,
God, you guys are bad.
Get out.
I'm an Italian. If you look at another guy, it's done. You know what I'm saying? I'm being facetious, but honestly, when something like that happens, that person...
Did you guys argue or no?
Not even worth it. That person ceases to exist in your mind.
You said you having an affair.
You're Sicilian.
That was it. No, I'm not. I'm Napolitan. I leave with my heart. But once that happens, and guys...
You're like Napoleon
honestly,
ice cream.
It's done. It's done. It's done. And you know what? You're not mad. You're not angry. It's like, got it. Done.
Was that the last time you saw your house?
No.
Did she apologize?
But the funny thing...
Are you living in a storage unit?
The thing is...
She's still in the house.
Yeah.
She's still in the house, Esther.
Jersey does that. You know what?
Fuck?
But Your Honor didn't do anything. I'm just the innocent bystander here. Sorry. You're out.
They look at your credits like SNL and all this stuff, and they think you have like
they do.
millions of dollars.
No, they don't understand.
You know?
Right. They don't understand. But you know, it's all good. Everything is good. Oh, it's really not. I'm just really... But it's up.
Did you have another one?
Putting on a good front for us?
Did you have another one between the babysitter and the new one?
What's that?
Another woman?
Good. You know, this is like therapy. I did. Can I tell you this? Did I tell you this story?
I don't know.
I don't think I did talk about this.
Do you want to lay down?
So wait, first wife...
Face down on the floor.
You want me to walk on your back?
Let me get everyone up to speed on 9:70 a.m. The first wife didn't like the celebrity lifestyle you were leading, so she left you too, right?
It was amicable then.
Amicable.
Yeah,
okay,
that was amicable.
So
that
she
was
leaves,
nice.
then you do the babysitter thing, and then she cheats with her old boyfriend, and then there was
That's
this.
just fine. I'm not holding that against.
And then there was a third one. What's the story with the third one?
Well, it was after that I
went on a tear, right, Joe?
Well, I went out and I shot a show. Steve Martin did a comedy show. It was like an episodic. And Robert Klein was on it, and I guested on it. I met a girl. So she was this blonde girl from Oklahoma. It was like the blonde Hollywood chick. It was like hook, line, and sinker. It was so really dumb. But
she was pregnant by Thursday.
No, she wasn't. No, she was great. And I must say, and I hope, anyway, it was like I fell in love. I fell in again because not believe time we fell in love, and I remember I was doing a show in Vegas. We traveled all around, very close to marriage, very close.
How long did you date her?
2 years. It was like a long relationship for me. It was great, and I said, "This is okay. This is the one." Wow! And then I introduced her. I was doing a show in Vegas, and David Hasselhoff came to see the show.
No.
And listen, listen.
You slept with David Hasselhoff?
No, listen,
Oh,
listen,
my God, you lost a chick to David Hasselhoff?
This is why I come here. So I go like this. Well, listen. I go like this after my show.
Yeah.
I go, David, he just happened. It was Knight Rider. My kid loved Knight Rider, so I was Knight Rider, and he's a great guy, by the way.
Kid meaning your girlfriend.
I go, no, listen.
Sorry.
No, I'm a kid. So I go like this. I do these extra. I'll go, Pamela. She's going to kill me for talking about this, but Pamela, David, I introduced her. I didn't say, no. So, cut to, we end up, it was so chaotic. It was, again, one of those relationships. It wasn't her fault. It was my fault more than anything because I just looked
So you
for that.
introduced them?
So, cut to, she ends up marrying Hasselhoff. That was
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and they put it.
That was your second wife?
Well,
That's
right
the
after
third
the
girl.
first one. It was right after.
Third significant.
Third girl after the second one.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they get in touch after
actually,
that?
it was before this. That was earlier on after the
How
first
did they get
one.
in touch after that? So you introduced them and you guys all hung out. What, they trade numbers behind your back?
Who's that? Wait,
Hasselhoff and her.
No, I think they had done a show together.
What's her last name? Bach?
Yeah, sure was.
Holy fuck, is she hot?
How does it feel that Hasselhoff has your sloppy seconds? That should make you happy.
No, it's good. It's like, no, she...
Very beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
She was... We had a great time. Pam
She's
and I had a great
50 in
time.
that
Still friends with
picture.
her?
Yeah.
She's 50 there?
And she's 50 in that picture,
Amazing.
Joe.
Well, she got a lot more money out of Hasselhoff than she would have got out of me. I'll tell you that.
How long
right
did
now.
she
So I
last?
hope
She
it
made the
worked
right
out
move.
good. Yeah, she
No
made the right.
offense.
I swear to God.
She married into an empire. I don't blame her.
Oh my God, the Baywatch, forget about it.
How long did she last with David?
Fine question. It had to be a long time. If you look, check it out. It wasn't almost.
Oh, you know what? 89 to 2006.
Yeah, I can't do math, but it was a long time.
17 years.
That's right. Well, very good off the top of your head there, Rope. So there it is. That was actually, let me clarify, after the first wife. That was after. And then I went on to the quote-unquote babysitter after that. And you know what? I must say, we had a great time, the babysitter and I, for almost 20 years, guys. Can I say that? It's just...
You sang songs about her.
Oh, God.
Wait, her name
why
is,
did I do those things? Can I
hold
confess?
on, what's her name?
No, let me confess on the air. What was I thinking?
Kimberly.
What was I thinking?
It was a
Every
nice
time-
song.
What was I thinking? I thought, no, you know what I was thinking, Jim? No one was watching. That's what I thought. No one... Don't! That's...
It's a nice song.
Thanks, Roland. Thanks for bringing me that up. Yeah,
It's a song about his girl was name is Kimberly, or something?
Oh, my God.
Burned it
So bad. Al, did you ever hear this? I don't know what to do. Howard drove this home. And everybody busted my chops about it. I deserved every single second.
Hold on, Joe. We can't have the words. It's nice.
Kimberly. Actually, I sound pretty good. Kimberly.
What sign are you?
Well, take a guess.
I don't know, Taurus?
No, Gemini.
Gemini.
What was her name, the
You
girl?
fall in love easily.
What was it?
Geminis too?
I guess so.
Jim, you look
He's
back now. It's
living
like,
proof.
what?
I know.
What? And when you guys and people say, "Oh, Jim and Opie are busting on you," or they or
with Anthony
or Howard or whatever, it's like when it's warranted, you can't get mad.
No,
when you lead with your chin, you can't get mad.
We didn't make fun of that song though. That song we praised.
No, that was Fred. That was
heralded.
Joe, people get confused out there. We love you to death. You know that.
Absolutely.
We take some good shots at you, but we love you to death.
But it's well deserved because I've made every mistake you possibly could
Kimberly
make.
is a good song. I won't hear any knocking of that song.
Do you want me to leave with that tomorrow morning for the show?
Yeah.
Kimberly?
You should.
Pamela's hot, by the way. She's hot.
Oh, Lord.
Piscopo's all cock.
And the new one's hot, too, Joe. I saw a picture of the new one online.
Yeah,
she has dark hair, right?
Yeah, isn't that something? She's a good gal. Good gal.
She looks all right, too.
Yeah, but I think the question is, am I in love? Maybe I am, so you got to watch that.
You are.
Huh?
Esther Koo would be fun to write a song about because Koo rhymes with a lot of things.
Who rhymes with everything? Huh?
You.
Poo.
Yeah.
Do.
You're not a Jew.
But I shouldn't get serious. Of you and I shouldn't get serious about this. The new one.
How many times have you been married officially?
Twice? Yeah.
Well, you're old.
Did you propose to this one?
No, don't do it. I keep telling you
the
this.
running joke on our show on
You might as
AM
well.
970 that Al won't let me. I wanted to go. Al's like the hammer, so I wanted to go like this. I go. When was it, Al? Valentine's Day or something?
Well, what did your programming director tell you to do?
It was some holiday. It was some holiday, and he wanted to go and buy her an engagement ring. And I said, Joe, Alex and Ani, I know the bracelet that she wants. She likes the one my wife has. Just get her that. $28. She's done.
$28.
Does she get jealous of all the money you have to shell out to the other women?
How could it not bother her? It's got to bother her.
But does she ever say it to you? No.
No.
Yeah, do you live with her?
Does she just look at your wallet and spit on it?
No.
Full disclosure, he tries to get me divorced every other day.
Right. Yeah,
my wife listens and starts yelling at me.
I want everybody. We already. My Frank, our producer, already broke up with his girlfriend, so we're doing good.
You did a rap song too.
So you better do it, or you won't have a job, Al.
You did a rap song.
Oh, you have that. Something told me. What rap song did I do then?
I don't know.
Oh, rap it.
I'm rapping facts, Joe Piscopo.
Oh, this was at the HBO special. No, listen, the brothers like this.
I was born a white boy, but I like to rap black. I hope you don't mind and get some folks a heart attack. Now, some of you are here so you have seen me.
Give us some hand moves.
Some of you are here so you got no place else to be. If you know my face, can't place my name.
Listen to this.
Listen to my boys, I ain't got no shame.
Joe Piscopo.
We went to the hood. We got real live brothers to come in and do the backup like that. And
anyone we know on that record?
White Class?
No. It was
Young Jeezy.
It was a real
Young Jeezy.
Yeah, he jumped in.
Oh, nice.
Kanye before he got his start.
No, it was real. That was an
recently.
HBO show.
Well, yours is recently, right?
What's it? That song? Yeah, maybe about 10 years ago, Jim. But it was close enough.
Oh, it wasn't the
Joe
Showtime special.
Piscopo.
No.
Okay.
Was it in the Showtime? Might have been in the Showtime special.
Your-Rock?
Your favorite
It was.
special.
Was it?
Might have been. Was that? Hey, so anyway, I think I'll get a ring, and I'll get a friendship ring. Like a friendship ring. Do you have a ring
Let's
from
be
your guy
friends.
4 years?
No.
For nothing.
No,
I'm anti-marriage.
They don't want to.
So Alsa, get
I don't want to pay
Alex
him
and
alimony.
Ani,
If you're going to get the ring, you got to get the ring. So go get like a fucking necklace.
Or a cock
The
ring.
only thing a friendship ring does is end the friendship. Stop.
Right. And it gets them frustrated because they're thinking, oh, here's the ring, and then it's a
Get
dumb...
her a car.
Yeah.
We like cars more
Yeah, well.
than
And then put it on her
rings.
finger. Just park it on her hands.
Here you go.
No, but every time I say I'll get something, and Al shoots me down, and I don't know.
But
Cause,
you don't even live with her, though.
it actually works out well. Like
Where
that,
does she
yeah.
live?
Down in the south part of Jersey. She's in Jersey.
So she's in the area.
Yeah, that's good. So, about an hour away, it's good. Baby's beautiful. Everything's good, so I leave it like, hey, it's copacetic.
Why mess with it?
Because I like chaos, and I look for that, right? That's the problem.
As Esther said, you were raised in chaos, so you seek chaos, right?
Yeah, I don't know that I was raised in it, but I certainly
Someone's heard
seek
that in
it.
therapy.
I don't seek it like that.
Yeah?
Did you do therapy, Jim? Did you go in?
I did, yes. My one therapist
But that
fell
would kill
asleep
it.
while I was talking. It's true.
Really?
Yes.
I did 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, but that kills all the comedy, man.
Well, obviously.
Guys. Because I'm telling you, when everything was copacetic and I was with Kimberly and everything was great, that's when I did those things. Saying, what was I thinking of? Then all of a sudden the chaos. Now when I go on stage and I'm working, and I go out like, Jim, you go out. I mean, I'm sure I don't draw like you draw, Jim Norton, but I go out.
Some markets I do okay, other markets not so good, Joe.
No, but it's great. You go out and I live for it, man. I dig it, you know? It's like, I'm electrified by it. And I go out, I'll do the show. Guys, I'll get up 3 o'clock, right out, we bang it out, 6 to 9, and I'll just, get on a plane and off to some, and sometimes I'll feed, like, the night before I did the Saturday Night Live thing, the Friday before, I did the show from Los Angeles, which meant a 3 o'clock feed from LA, so I got up like 1 o'clock, but I dig it now. I just like that life.
You're gonna dig it forever.
Yeah, I hope so. Because look at Tony Bennett. How old's Tony Bennett with Gaga?
41.
No, he's 80.
81 probably.
Rickles is still out. Jerry Lewis, every weekend he goes out, for crying out loud.
Jimmy saw Jerry Lewis recently.
At the Bradshaw roaster.
Did you go? You went down to the Friars Club?
Yeah.
He did it.
That was great.
Jimmy had a good set.
Yeah, it was.
Did you perform there, or you went to the podium?
We roasted Terry Bradshaw, but Jerry Lewis was one of the guys. Jerry didn't roast him. He kind of went up and just talked about charity and stuff.
Right.
He's old, but it was
He's Jerry, man. He's the
Jerry
best.
Lewis.
Love Jerry Lewis. But
would they have let him into the SNL party if he wanted to go?
Yeah, I think so.
How about if he didn't have a ticket? Would they have just let him walk in?
Yeah, I think so. This was the question. Who do I bring? Can I bring somebody? This really pained me because it's Lauren, respectfully. So I got the invite. I was surprised I got the invite at all. So then I'm going, what am I going to do? Who do I bring? We played this out on the air. I don't know what to do. So Al almost put a dress on.
I
just
did.
To go.
I said I'd shave my legs.
Just to go with me. But I said, I didn't know, because I wanted no chaos there. So I said, I made the call respectfully, and I emailed back and forth. They were great. I got a +1.
Look at you all grown up,
I
Joe.
know. Listen, I got a +1 to Mr. Michael's cocktail party. Because that was like an incredible party. Rainbow room.
Nice.
But I got to tell you, I feel. And I think some of the listeners and the good folks that are kind enough to contact me, they understand. I just felt out of my element because I wasn't hired. I wasn't one of Lauren's guys. So I was very grateful, very humble to be there.
Who else wasn't Lauren's guys? You, Eddie
Murphy?
And Eddie, really.
That was it. Who else, though?
No, everybody else. Because what happened was, after Eddie and I left, is that Dick Ebersol, in his wisdom, he called Lauren up, said, who should I bring in? And that's when Marty Short came in and Billy Crystal came in.
Those guys were right behind you.
They were right after.
Wow. Were those guys all at the party?
Jimmy,
did Billy Crystal go? Or no?
Billy was there. So Billy, Steve Martin was there. Steve Higgins, Jimmy's guy. Jimmy Fallon was great. It was like, guys, everybody was there. The only guy that didn't show, Dennis Miller. And we can't figure out what happened.
Oh, you don't know?
Well, that one girl wasn't invited, the one Victoria Jackson.
No, she was there.
No, she was there.
Victoria was there.
Why did I hear she wasn't invited?
No, but I heard that same thing. I saw her there. She was there. They put her in the seat. So listen, then I get upset with politics, and I'm really into it, and I like it like I like sports. I don't know why. You either dig it or you don't. I'm totally into the political process. No, I know. I don't know why.
I hate them all, though.
But listen, with the social unrest in New York City, what's been happening, with cops being killed and everything else, I rail on the race baiters. I go crazy on them, and I do it in a respectful way. So I get to the SNL thing, and we're going down the bleachers, and we're going up, and I hear Jessica say in front of me, she goes, "This has got to be some kind of joke." And I go, "What happened?" She goes, "You're sitting next to Al Sharpton."
No.
Right smack dab next to Al Sharpton. And I said, oh, my God, I can't believe somebody's got a sense of humor.
How was he? Was he pleasant to you?
He's fantastic. I went right up to him because what am I going to do? I got to diffuse it immediately. I said, Al, I have been railing on you. I said, I tell you, you're dividing everybody. I need you on my show. And I think I might have said to him, I need you to apologize for Tawana Brawley. And he was so calm, and he was so he's very, very charming when you see him like that.
Sure he is.
Sometimes
sociopaths are.
Yeah, exactly.
But, why would they when I tell you, not a seat away, right smack dab, I saw Gilly. Gilly was there, hysterical. Gilbert was funny. It was great to see Gilbert.
Did you really do a song called I Want to Sound Like a Black Man when I sing?
Yeah, that was actually not a bad song. I would say it's on an ABC special. You'll be able to dig that up.
But he used different terminology.
No, I did not. I want to sound like a black man.
We say the N-word.
No. No, that was good. That was politically correct and everything else. It was all good,
All right. I think we got to go, actually.
Definitely.
You guys went way over. I'm telling you, I apologize for that. Hey, and again, for the record, and to Rollin and to Sergio, Jim, these are guys that did nice tweets. It was so nice. Love. But it was nice. It was like, Joe, go do the show. Stop it. Just go do the show. They love you guys. So I'm here with respect. And I'm also here out of loyalty for it, and again, have fun. I lead with my chin. It's all warranted when you make fun and all that. But when I need you there, you're there for me. So I wanted to say thank you very much because that was pretty solid, man.
You're very welcome.
That's so nice, Joe.
It was true, though, and you know it's true. I
See
appreciate
how loyal
that.
he is to you guys?
Well, no, because I was upset.
think so.
I was in Arizona when that hit the newspaper, something about the divorce, and when they say I'm such a dedicated father, and when they start railing and they go and they start saying, "Oh, deadbeat this or that," you're not. Hey,
Right.
You guys opened up an hour, not just 2 minutes. Here, Joe. Thanks. Goodbye.
Joe,
it was an hour. Appreciate
We
it.
had nothing else to talk about that day. Now that you're in radio, you understand that. You got to fill up that fucking time.
No, we got the news. I got the news to go to.
I don't understand the umbrellas, though. I mean, but
It rains.
It rains. Nice to always have an umbrella.
You have to open them, dude. You've been doing it wrong all these years. Just holding them up.
I don't know about the umbrella, Joe.
Jim,
Silly
come on
Opie.
I know. It's all we could do swag-wise. All we could do swag-wise. That was it. You know?
All right, so the big plug, Joe's doing morning radio now at 9:70 a.m.
Jim will be on AM 970 The Answer shortly.
Yes, I will be.
You
He
gotta
will.
come up. Just come up. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's simulcast,
Just do it
too.
like that. Sure, man. We'll do it.
I'm telling you, we're good.
We could do that.
You'll be happy. Well,
We'll
it's
do
up
it.
to your PD.
Huh?
Yeah. Who are you going to listen to, us or your PD?
Exactly.
I gotta go back home to my bosses, you know. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And you know what? In the morning, we'll listen. Yep. And give us a call in, Jim. What are you doing tomorrow?
I'll be here
But you
tomorrow.
at the same time.
But I'll do a Friday because Fridays a lot of times we're not here. So.
Yeah, we'll figure something out, Joe.
Cool, man.
Always
Thanks,
a pleasure. We'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Thanks, brother.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Joey.
Thanks, man.
Tell him, Fred.
The Virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie Anthony Show.